The word management is derived from the Latin word manu agere, which means the art of conducting and directing, or we can also say to lead by hand. Leading by the hand implies giving direction that is stronger than just a passing suggestion, yet still fairly gentle in approach. Coming to the definition given by George R. Terry, management is a distinct process, consists of planning, organizing, activating, and controlling performed to determine and accomplish the objectives by the use of human beings and other resources. The definition given by J.D. Mooney and A.C. Rayleigh, management is the art of directing and inspiring people. The definition given by Henry Foyle, to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, and to coordinate and to control. So let us see the concept of management. Management is the process of getting things done through others with the help of some basic activities like planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. Management is a social process. It is directly in charge of allocation, utilization, and coordination of all human and material resources to be produced from the business environment or from society. The environment provides these resources as inputs to a business enterprise. Most of these resources are scarce and have alternative uses. Management has to evolve an optimum combination of these resources or inputs. The resources are coordinated and integrated by the management through performing the typical managerial functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, communicating, and controlling. Management process is necessary to determine the objectives and goals and to take appropriate action, that is implement the plan in order to accomplish the stated objectives. As people are our greatest resources, management has a special responsibility to create favorable work environment and ensure maximum employee morale and productivity. As a manager, you will be called upon to play different roles under different situations such as planner, coordinator, leader, liaison, monitor, spokesman, disseminator of information, risk bearer, resource allocator, negotiator, disturbance handler, resolver of interpersonal and interdepartmental conflicts, and so on. Today's manager has to keep 4 P's in mind: productivity, people, profit, and public responsibility. So let us see the levels of management. As you see on the screen, there are 3 levels of management: top level management, middle level management, and low level management, or we can also call it as supervisory management. The top level management, middle level management, low level management, and supervisory management. The top managers set objectives, scan environment, plan and make decisions. Example of top management: board of directors, chairperson and chief executive. Middle managers allocate resources, they oversee first line managers, report to top management, develop and implement activities. Example of middle management: departmental heads, divisional heads, sectional heads, etc. The first line managers are supervisory management, coordinate activities, supervise employees, report to middle managers, involved in day-to-day operations. Example: senior supervisors, intermediate supervisors, frontline supervisors. Coming to the characteristics of management. So as given on the screen, there are different characteristics are there. Management is an universal process. It is goal oriented. It is a continuous process, multi-dimensional, group activity, dynamic function, and intangible force. So to discuss each character, first one is management is an universal process. All the organizations, whether they are working for profit or not for profit, they require management for managing their activities. Hence, it is universal in nature. So, whether the managerial role is in small enterprise or a big industry, management is compulsory. So, it is an universal process. Goal oriented. Every organization is set up with a predetermined objective, and management helps in reaching those goals timely and smoothly. Continuous process. Management is an ongoing process which tends to persist as long as the organization exists. That is, right from the organization begins until the organization exists, it should be a continuous process. It is required in every sphere of the organization, whether it is production, human resource, finance, or marketing. Management is multidimensional. Management is not confined to the administration of people only, but it also manages the work, processes, and operations, which makes it a multidisciplinary activity. Management is a group activity, and an organization consists of various members and various departments who have different needs, expectations, and beliefs. Every person joins the organization with a different motive, but after becoming a part of the organization, they work for achieving the same goal. It requires supervision, teamwork, and coordination, and in this way, management comes into the picture. Management is a dynamic function. An organization exists in a business environment that has various factors like a social, political, legal, technological, and economic. A slight change in any of these factors will affect the organization's growth and performance. So, management is an intangible force. Management can neither be seen nor touched, but one can precisely all the functions, activities, and processes of the organization are interconnected to one another. And it is the task of the management to bring them together in such a way that they help in reaching the intended result and feel its existence in the way the organization functions. So these are the characteristics of management. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.